Hey, what's good, YouTube? Shit, we back with another video, bruh. What the fuck? This shit is crazy. Y'all see the title, man? I ain't even gotta say too much, for real, for real. What the fuck? Nah, that shit's crazy, dude. Oh, hell no. So, yeah, let's just start playing the video, bro.
His own aunt, and in order for her to be murdered is escalating quickly.
When did this happen?
Went from a mere conspiracy to now it's a theory that's being explored in court. This goes without saying, but I'm not accusing T Grizly of doing anything. I'm simply laying out the facts and laying out why T Grizly is currently trending.
Yo, that's
that's after you hear all the information, you guys can make up your mind. With that being said, let's get started. The murder of T Grizly's aunt/manager, Jobina Brown, has always been sketchy, has always been suspicious, never made sense at all.
The search continues this morning for the gunman who shot and killed the manager and aunt of Detroit rapper T Grizly. 41-year-old Jobina Brown was shot in the area of 3 Mile Drive and Mack Avenue on the city's east side Tuesday night. Now, this is an update to a story that we brought you Wednesday morning. TMZ is reporting that Brown was in the back seat of a car when the suspect approached and started shooting. And she was rushed to the hospital where she later died. It is not clear if T Grizly was the intended target of the attack. The rapper and his driver were not injured.
This isn't a situation where hindsight is 50-50 and people is looking back like, that sounded sketchy, or I didn't spot these red flags before. No. Right. From day one, anyone who heard this story, even from the mouth of T Grizly, who was present, they've always had more questions than answers. Because T Grizly will be pretty candid about what took place that night. He wasn't shy. He told the full story to a lot of people and a lot of platforms, even made a song about it. And every time T Grizly told the story, people was like, that don't make sense. Especially people in the streets.
That's
like
crazy.
Us civilians, like we can have our opinions, but people in the streets, when they heard what happened, they're like, yeah, that's not how the streets go. Like that's like that don't make sense.
So that night, everything happened, man. Can you kind of go over that night with us? I know y'all was at the studio. I seen you on your Instagram.
Yeah, so we was at the studio with Guapo and Jay Salon or whatever. And I'm going to my cousin's house, my older cousin. He was real close with my pops. It's like my pop's brother. And I always try to, you know what I'm saying, show him some love because that's another wound we really ain't healed from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I went over there and I was telling her, like, come in the house. And she like, no, I don't want to go in. I'm begging her to come in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain areas, you just can't, you got to move right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about where you at. I could go anywhere I want to.
Right.
But I got to move right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm moving right, can't nothing happen to me. So I'm telling her to come in the house. She's like, no. Because JB was kind of like funny acting about dirty houses and stuff like that. The house wasn't even dirty, but to her, she just a clean, real clean person. It's like, no, I don't want to go in them people's house. I don't want to sit on their furniture and all that stuff.
This one is not too much of a red flag for me, but a lot of people thought, come on, bruh. She chose to wait in the car at night in Detroit instead of going to the house. And, like, this is your family house, too?
Nah,
really sounds too right. But, yo, I never lived in Detroit. I never lived in Chicago. I never lived in places that could be the murder capital.
It could make sense.
All right? Like, I don't know. Maybe it is a routine thing to wait in the car at night in those areas while people go to the car. Maybe not everybody is as scared or terrified as people like me.
I'm like, all right, I'll be right back. So I'm knocking on the door. My people's taking so long to come to the door. You know what I'm saying? And they finally come to the door. As soon as I see her, as soon as I see my auntie, she about to open the door. I hear a whole bunch of shots going on. You know what I'm saying? Behind me. I hear a whole bunch of shots going on. So I get down because I'm thinking they about to come to the side and start, you know what I'm saying, shooting at me, and I ain't got nothing on me at the time. My cousin ran out with a gun. I'm like, perfect. So we ran out on the street. When we ran out, my driver was gone with no cars out there. I'm like,
She was in the. So what was the vehicle? She was in the car. Like
she was in the car.
Okay.
She was in the car on the street. So my cousin ran out with the gun.
What the fuck?
And we ran out in the front to see what's going on and to if somebody up on us, we gonna get them off us.
The court trial for his aunt murder actually started today, but we will get to who the defendant is.
Like, why is this nigga on the game?
And how even that looks horrible for T Grizly. But at trial today, a YouTuber, The Family, he actually watched the trial, right? He actually watched it through, I think it's a Zoom or something, but the trial was being filmed. And when he watched the trial, T Grizly's other aunt, whose house he was at, she testified. And she actually testified that the story they told the police, well, T Grizly told the police, he didn't see who did it, he didn't snitch, but he did say, listen, when the shots ran off, shocked, ran to the window to see what's going on, we ain't know what was going on, we were shocked. The aunt actually said, like, cut the malarkey. No, I didn't see T Grizly run to no window appearing shocked.
Question was asked by the state, does she remember the aunt mentioning that when T Grizly heard the shots inside the home, he ran to the window to see what was going on? The aunt responded, no, she didn't say that.
So once we got outside, once we got in front where they was at, my driver gone, There's no cars out here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. Let me ask you. So, you had to enter through the back door or something?
Yeah, I was
Side door. Okay, I get you. Okay.
But basically, I don't even know what's going on at this point.
Okay.
So we in the front, I look in the street. I don't see no glass in the street, so I'm like, oh, they straight. You know what I'm saying? That's probably some. I didn't even think this had nothing to do with us.
Okay.
You feel me?
Right.
But my cousin still came out there with a gun though, so I was cool with going out there. I'm like, I ain't see no glass in the street. I'm thinking they heard some shots and pulled off.
Okay.
So now I'm mad now. Like, y'all heard them shots, why would y'all leave me over here?
Right.
You feel me? You could at least call me and told me, like, it's too much going on over here. Come on, we gone. You know what I'm saying? To my driver ended up calling me, like, and told me what happened. So basically what happened, they walked up to my door and opened my door. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas opened my door trying to get at me. Ended up hitting her up. But, like, niggas was coming for me because they opened my door. Okay. And was shooting in the car. They hit her 8 times, though.
And you have no idea where this came from?
No, I ain't got no idea where it came from. But it didn't even matter where it came from. I felt like everybody was a suspect. I feel like everybody was a suspect. So even if
it's at this particular point, the story breaks down for me and it stops making sense. So if they were trailing them close enough to where they were able to get to the crib or get to the vehicle while T Grizly was still at the door, then wouldn't they just be able to see where T Grizly went and follow him? But besides that, let's just say T Grizly was at the door long enough to where
but it's like,
they were able to catch up to the vehicle. Cool.
What the fuck?
They was obviously looking for someone. T Grizly is saying they were looking for me. It wasn't a situation
that
where
don't
they were going into this looking for everybody.
I ain't even finna say that, bro.
They was looking for someone. And that's why they went to the vehicle.
Like, bro, I've been listening to this thing since first day out. Come on now, bro. You know, bro. Like,
looked to see who was in the vehicle and began shooting that person on that side. That's why the driver wasn't hit and he was the only other person in the vehicle. But that's why he wasn't hit. All the bullets went to the person on the side of the vehicle they opened up. But in that case, if they open up the car door, wouldn't they be able to see, oh, it's not T Grizly, and close it back up? Because they obviously wasn't concerned with killing him.
Yeah, they probably would, buddy.
He was a witness.
Who knows, man?
The witness lived. So if that's the case, wouldn't they just have like just moved on, or just try to find T Grizly and leave the auntie be if the auntie wasn't the target? To me, that shows the auntie was the target the whole time. If they opened up that car,
this nigga's face is hella funny, bro. His facial expressions, bro.
But who would want to kill the aunt or T Grizly? I mean, like the best guess here is T Grizly's ops. T Grizly, people who hate T Grizly, people who T Grizly have been beefing with for a while now.
Bro's arms, blood. I'm sorry,
that's
bro.
Why the next development in the story doesn't make sense and is awfully suspicious. T Grizly is really close friends with Buka 600. Buka 600
so
is
heavy.
a Chicago drill rapper. They're so close that Buka was a groomsman in T Grizly's wedding. And the wedding took place last year. The aunt's murder took place 5 years ago. Now, Buka 600 has an associate from Chicago called Wu Thing. Now, Wu Thing is from the same squad, the same clique as Buka 600. They're very close associates. Now, Wu Thing was ultimately arrested and charged with the murder of T Grizly's aunt. Even after he was arrested, the police made it perfectly clear they don't believe he acted alone. They don't believe he committed this murder alone. They don't believe he's the only accomplice. And their actions after they arrested him made it perfectly clear. But
what the
how was
fuck?
he arrested? How was he caught? He was caught because, quite frankly, Wu Thing is the dumbest, stupidest criminal you will ever hear about. This man was still in a murder getaway vehicle that was stolen, by the way.
What?
And he still had the murder weapon on him. Again,
what the fuck?
Is an understatement here, people.
State and the feds. October 19, 2019, just 2 months
In the
after
same
J.B.
car?
Wu-Tang was arrested in Chicago, Illinois. It was around 12:06 p.m. when
Gotta
officers from
switch
Chicago
loads.
Police Department were on a routine
Come
patrol
on,
when they
bruh.
responded to another officer report of a male and one female sitting inside of a stolen vehicle parked in the alley behind 5920 South Calumet Avenue in Chicago, Illinois. The reporting officer had confirmed that the vehicle was stolen by checking the vehicle license plate in the law enforcement computer database. When responding to CPD, officers pulled into the alley. They observed the male subsequently identified as Wu-Tang, aka Jermaine Whedon, and a female standing near the stolen vehicle, a blue Nissan Versa with New York license plate. Now keep that vehicle in mind. As the responding officers exited the patrol car and approached Wu-Tang, he fled from officers on foot. After a brief foot chase, the officers apprehended Wu-Tang and placed him in handcuffs. As Wu-Tang physically resisted the officers when placed against the police car, a Glock 23 40 cal semi-automatic handgun, bearing serial number PAZ-363, fell out of Wu-Tang's left pants leg. The handgun was loaded with 12 rounds of ammunition with the head stamp marking SIG 40 S&W. During the subsequent search of the stolen blue Nissan, CPD officers recovered an extended magazine from the passenger side door. Now fam, would you believe this man had the same firearm and same stolen vehicle During the night that
Like,
JB lost
bro,
her life,
what
well, it's
the
true. When it
fuck?
came to the rental, the car was a Hertz rental car that had been set to be returned to Hertz on August 24th, 2019. Hertz filed a stolen police report in September of 2019. The following year, February of 2020, BPD received notification from the MSP lab where they test the firearms, the ballistics. They confirmed that that firearm that Wu-Tang was caught with in Chicago was the same firearm used to take the life of JB. May she rest in peace.
I have a deep dive coming up on this
Ain't no
very
way.
shortly, where I'm doing a deep dive on the case, how they called Jermaine, why they called Jermaine, what other proof they got for Jermaine, and the entire murder case surrounding the aunt, including other suspects, etc., etc. In this video, I'm just speed running the accusations against T Grizly. Now, I don't care what y'all say. I'm not indicting T Grizly. I'm just telling you guys exactly why T Grizly is currently trending, and y'all could believe it after I lay out what's going on. I'm not saying he's guilty. I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm simply laying out the facts of what's going on. But what I would say, bruh, is this. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what explanation you guys got. If an associate of Buka 600, who is also my close friend, if this Wu-Tang dude is my close associate, he's from Chicago. I'm from Detroit. What beef do he got with my aunt? Or what beef do he got with me? So I don't care what y'all say. I think it's weird to still be hanging out with associates of the dude who killed your aunt.
That's what I'm saying.
600 is inseparable. They're from the same clique. He killed your aunt while he was looking for you, apparently, but you still hang out. He's still the groomsman to your wedding. He's still your best friend. It doesn't make sense whatsoever. I don't think it makes sense. As a matter of fact, I think it's flawed. I think it's disloyal. And if T Grizly is not
Crazy
involved,
work.
he's an idiot. Why would you hang out with the same clique who's responsible for the murder of your aunt?
Oh God, that is
And
weird.
you claim they were looking to murder you, but yet you're still friends with Buka, who's an OG from that clique. It doesn't make sense to me at all. I think it's flawed here, people. Now let's move on. So, well, what's the motivation? Why would Wu-Tang want to murder T Grizly's aunt? Why? What's the motivation? Why would T Grizly want to murder his aunt? Well, in court today, you know, a close source of the family was actually in court, and the state actually threw out that they believe that T Grizly impregnated the aunt, that the aunt was pregnant at the time for T Grizly's baby, according to the family.
And many more. But I was able to catch it today, although the audio wasn't allowed for screen recording while looking. You can only screen record if the audio picks up from another device. And I didn't know that today. But I took some key notes. And the house that T Grizly allegedly stopped at the day JB lost her life to go inside. Remember we said that was his aunt's house? Another aunt? Well, she took the stand today. And to sum up 8 hours for you guys in 60 seconds, I say this. That rumor that's floating around, that T Grizly got his alleged aunt pregnant, the state believes that. Not the family TV, not Reddit, the state.
Come to find out, T Grizly and his aunt/manager isn't blood related. So if T Grizly is impregnating her, it feels like the situation got messy. Well, what's the official theory? What's the official conspiracy? You heard a lot of bits and pieces. Well, here is the full theory laid out, and exactly why people believe that T Grizly hired the help of his friend Wu-Tang, you know, who was close with his best friend Buka 600, and they conspired this plan to murder the aunt. Here is why people, or here's the theory people believe explains why T Grizly did this.
This is why T Grizly backdoored his auntie. When T Grizly first came home, he dropped his hit song, First Day Out. But due to debts T owed to the government, he made his uncle wife, JB, which some will say is his auntie his manager, and made her make and fake label, and signed himself to the fake label, so all his music would be under JB name. But by the time T Grizly got rich and paid off all his debts, he was ready to put all his music back in his name. But JB was refusing to sign the papers to give T his music back. So T would pay 600 Buka to have someone from his side to kill JB. So on August 20th,
Okay, that makes sense.
T and JB would both link up, and when T would get out and walk in the house, 600, Wu-Tang would pull up and shoot JB 8 times as T was walking in the house.
I feel like I'm at least obligated to say it doesn't make sense the entire way that he did it as well. Because how do these people know like what was in T Grizly's contract? Right? Like how do they know, you know, like all his music was in this
Yeah,
did
it
sign
is.
a record deal. So wouldn't the music be in the label's name and not her name? And then also too, yo, like the motive
Man,
isn't really there. Like outside of maybe the state believing that T Grizly impregnated the aunt. But if that's the case, then
maybe
I
because
don't
it's
know.
her label.
Maybe that's the motive. But the motive that the music was in her name so he took her out, I don't know. You know, T Grizly seemed pretty grateful for this woman. Apparently she was the only one who believed in T Grizly when he first got out of jail, and she's the one who put money up behind him and took a chance on him. So for him to like turn around and do this to her, it seems pretty unbelievable.
First came home, I had asked a lot of people in my family for a chance because this is what I was really trying to do.
Cause that's crazy. Like,
Y'all helped buy me a beat. I really want to rap. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them just wasn't taking me serious. Like, you better go get a job. What you trying to rap for and all this other stuff.
Right. And she believed in you.
She believed in me. She was the only one. That first day out video, she paid for the video, bought the outfit I had on the video, everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
What we playing right
We've been
here?
rocking ever since.
What we playing right here?
Call of Duty.
On the killing spree.
Modern Warfare. Definitely on the killing spree.
You nice with it?
Watch this. Hold on, watch this.
Those are the accusations. We'll be doing a full deep dive and breakdown of this case probably tomorrow. But y'all let me know.
How
in
you
the
playing the
comment
game
section what you guys
while
think. Do y'all
talking
feel
about
T. Grizly
this? That's
did
what I'm
this? Do y'all
saying.
feel
Like,
he
what
didn't do
the
this?
fuck?
Let me know. Now, the strange part about this all is the police actually reposted the Crime Stopper reward for the aunt's murder, like the day the trial started. So they're still looking for other people. They're not done yet. And the fact that they really was focused or they was asking questions pertaining to T. Grizly, I don't think that's a good sign. But y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about this? Do y'all think he's guilty? Is he innocent? Let me know. Okay. Now, if you're still watching
Sure, y'all be smooth. I'll catch y'all next time. Shit. Did he do it? Who knows, man. Let's see. Yo, it's good, YouTube. We back with another one. We reacted to The Dark Side of Charleston White, bruh, by Luesta right here, bruh. Shit. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Let's get into this. Let me know what y'all want me to watch next, man.
Charleston White is one of the craziest people out there in the online sphere today. A police-loving, gangster-hating activist who isn't afraid to express his opinion. This is a man who's seen so much in his life that he won't even appear on stream with someone like Aiden
bro,
Ross.
that fit is crazy, bro. Like, real Uncle Ruckus type of motherfucker. Like, bro,
this is a man who's seen so much in his life that he won't even appear on stream with someone like Aiden Ross without packing a weapon.
Yeah, listen. I was just testing your security. That little young white boy, he ain't good enough. Can't stop. Yo! Can't stop, huh? Tell me I can't bring no mace. Nah, I dropped it for you, nephew. Oh, what is it? No, it's yours a taser. I ain't gonna lie. Bring me one too. You can't stop. Damn, you heard how ferocious he said? Yes, man. Wanna fight? How many extra ones you got in there? I got killed.
And over his time in the spotlight, he's even visited to fool Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks territory.
What the fuck?
Anywhere else in America. Yeah, where they got white people. Look like everybody know their place
around
here.
Hell no.
Do you feel more at home here or like inside of Nigeria? Nigerians are ugly. I ain't never seen a handsome Nigerian or a pretty Nigerian.
Yo, this nigga's tripping. Bro, what? What is this nigga talking about, bruh? Has this nigga never seen a Burna Boy music video, bruh? Has this nigga never seen, like, bro? Is this, yo, Unc tripping, man.
This is Tim's.
Somebody just give this nigga the revitiligo surgery, bruh. Like, what the fuck? Like, nah, bro. Somebody turn this nigga white already, bruh. He
one of the most famous singers right now.
Yeah, Tim's. I was finna say, bro. Like,
damn. I like light skinned girls.
Damn. Shut your bitch ass up. Yo forehead.
Yo, give me a Kardashian. Nigeria, nigga. This is Arya Starr. She a famous Nigerian artist. Yeah. She might get it. Would you ever move there? I wouldn't even visit Africa. They don't have no Chick-fil-A's out there. Smash or pass. Okay. First one we got sexy
This
breath.
nigga.
Pass. She just had an STD according to her
Oh my God,
Have you ever paid
bro.
back in the day?
No. Nah, for real.
You interested?
No.
Okay. You'll never run for president. You give up all your pride.
Sexy red's a hard pass. I'm sorry.
Put all your dirty laundry out there, and they got nothing on you. Look at Bill Clinton.
Capable of producing memorable quotes at a moment's notice, the man also known as Rat Williams has become one of the most sought-after interviews in the entire game. But while you may think that he's just an amusing oddity of a guy, there's a much more sinister side to this man than you might have thought. In fact, both his past and present have proven that beneath the humor lurks his true nature and some unforgivable deeds that he's been behind in his life. It's your boy Luesta, and this is the dark side of Charleston White.
Bro.
Throughout his time in the public eye, Charleston has made a living off of shocking the public with his remarks. However, he's always maintained that there's a little exaggeration at play, and it's really just his true personality ramped up.
I reflect. What most people see me, man, is a reflection of our community, right? The reflection of what we see on social media. A bunch of bullshit, some entertainment, some foolishness. So I'm all that in one. So why should I apologize when I'm reflecting our communities and then I'm speaking against the things that hurt our communities, and then in real life, I'm working to repair the harm of our community, man. So no, I ain't apologizing for a fucking thing.
But not everyone sees him as just this harmless entity on social media who's using outrageousness to spread the word about his community activism. In fact, he majorly splits his opinion with some people, refusing to forget about some of the most horrifying.
But why you saying all this racist shit though? The fuck? That shit wasn't no activism, nigga. What the hell? Saying Africans are ugly? Like, bro, no, bro. What the hell?
He's ever done. If you genuinely like Charleston White and tune into his lives,
bro, you seen, bro, nigga, you see white women past the age of 45, nigga, come on, boy,
every time he's
trippy.
up, there's something wrong with you. This man has said every degenerate evil thing imaginable, and he still gets support. Crazy. While others think he's simply a source of entertainment. Natural-born comedian. So what exactly are those people who are so concerned about his influence on the public, referring to him when they say that he shouldn't have a platform? Well, for starters, let's go back to the incident that started his entire journey from ex-con to motivational speaker. Because now, it turns out that he handled it in a way that's turning off even some of his biggest supporters.
September 16th, I ran away from home, and I went on a crime spree. September 18th, that crime spree led to a guy by the name of Michael Levy losing his life. So, man, I just wanted to steal some jackets so I can have me a starter jacket to wear at Tingles. All I had to do was go home, man, and ask my mama to buy me one. There was a white guy by the name of Michael Levy in the parking lot working on his car. And so he saw what was happening, saw us running out, and tried to thwart us, tried to stop us from stealing those jackets. He ran, jumped on top of the car, started hitting the windshield. Glass was shattering in my friend's face. I handed him the gun and instructed him to shoot Mr. Levy. He shot Mr. Levy. We drove away laughing.
This story here is one you've likely heard before. It's the one which took him from small-time crook to Rolling 60s member before he renounced gang life and dedicated himself to keeping the youth from making the same mistakes as him. But while he insisted that everyone involved cooperated with the cops to a certain extent, Charleston, who spent 12 years in prison, insisted that he wasn't a snitch.
There'll be paperwork on the snitch, homie. It ain't no rat without no paperwork. It ain't no such thing as a anonymous.
Bro, what? Nigga, what? Nah, that shit probably just hit him. What the fuck? But hey, this nigga kind of weird for that, bro. How you gonna hand your homie the gun? And this nigga's already driving, bro. Unless this nigga was driving. But like, if you was the passenger, hey, bro.
Snitch.
This nigga's wrong.
2020, homie, last year.
I got
from Dallas Global and a few other media outlets. So I put out a little old reward, man, $25,000 reward, man. But yeah, nah, homie, I ain't no informant. I ain't no. That's internet talk, right?
But through new footage emerging, it seems there's more to the story than meets the eye. These days, Charleston has maintained that they never steered away.
It's basically, what the hell?
From the fact that he's on the side of the informant.
Basically an online bounty hunter.
If it is, I hope it is. I want to snitch. I want to snitch. I want to tell. Whatever.
Yeah, see. So I remember this shit. That's what I'm saying. So then he switched up. He said he wasn't a snitch, and then he gonna talk about, nah, I'm gonna tell it. I'm on the side of telling. Head ass. Fuck you.
I want to do it, and I want to make it cool to do it. It's no honor amongst thieves. So why do I have to be honorable amongst thieves? Why? We all criminals and crooks. Why do I have to be honorable amongst y'all, man? No, I don't want to. Everybody play by them rules, lose.
However, it turns out that with newly resurfaced footage, he was talking from first-hand experience.
Are you that, or are you not, bruh? Are you a criminal still? Nigga, like, bro.
Because as it turns out, he snitched on every co-defendant, and even wound up on the 10 o'clock news as a 14-year-old.
16-year-old Charleston White took the stand and testified against his friend, Antoine Doolittle, who sat just a few feet from him.
Oh my God, bro.
He pulled it off, and the hammer back on the gun. And then what happened? He fired it.
Doolittle is accused of gunning down 34-year-old Michael Levy of Irving. Levy attempted to stop Doolittle.
See, he felt sorry for bro, cause bro got the same hairline as him. Feel me? So you just like, damn, bro. Feel me? Damn it, bro. That could have been me.
White and two other teenagers accused of shoplifting 3 sports jackets and a baseball cap from an Arlington mall in September of 1991.
In the footage, he even recalled what they said to one another after it all went down to acquire a lighter sentence.
He said, look, you shot him.
What did he do?
Started laughing.
Levy had been married.
It's like, damn, bro, what are you doing though? You got a wife and kids, bro. What are you doing trying to be Superman? And you're trying to jump on a fucking car, and you're trying to break through the windshield and shit, bro.
4 days when he was shot.
What the?
But I always had my dreams of my Prince Charming. I found him, and it's hard to believe, but I did. And I believe in fairy tales because he made my dreams come true.
Like, dude.
And they took that away.
See this? Like, bro, you got your wife sitting at home, bro. Like, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know why you would do something like that, bro. Like, nigga, the vehicle's already in motion, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, why? Why would you do that, bro? But, like...
against all 3 of his buddies in exchange for a maximum sentence of 12 years. A juvenile judge reduced the charge from capital murder to murder against Doolittle, so the teenager faces from 5 years to life in prison if he's found guilty.
Where everyone seemed intent to let him tell on gangbangers in real time today, the fact that he snitched on everyone in a crime he also committed is the final straw for some people. but others are still on the belief that
he
did
been a
what was right,
snitch.
even if it meant throwing his friends under the
Nigga,
bus.
if he gonna turn around and do it like that, bro, he been a rat. So it ain't no surprise.
Well, they really tried to suppress this, cause I always knew he ratted, but I never had the proof. He didn't rat, he told the truth. He did the right thing. Bro, this is the definition of snitching. He did a crime with someone and that crime escalated to murder. It doesn't matter if he knew they were going to kill someone that day. When you agree to participate in criminal activity, you take whatever may happen in the act. You can't dictate what your co-defendants are going to do or not do. You are the mercy of the decisions of the people you commit crimes with. Despite everything that's gone down and how it's changed some people's opinions of him, Charleston maintained that he still doesn't care, and now that he's got money, the whole thing is irrelevant.
Like I said, we saw the snitch video. So everybody saw it. It's been on the news before. Just as you saw it, you still broke. It don't change nothing. You still broke. I'm still rich. I'm still getting booked. It don't change nothing. Yeah, it don't change nothing. We seen the snitch video. So everybody's seen it before you seen it. It used to be on the news. I keep telling y'all, I made the news before. All what y'all doing, people I already seen. So what you seen? You think they gonna stop
so
booking me?
slimy,
you think they gonna
though,
stop
bro.
interviewing me? You think people gonna stop? No, you still gonna be poor, and I'm still gonna be the rich and famous.
In all likelihood, Charleston is probably right in this case. Because unless people like Sean Cotton, who've interviewed him time and time again, decide that they won't be giving him a platform anymore, or until the views drop off,
bro.
it simply won't matter. And when you really consider everything else that he's gotten away with, it's likely that the story of him snitching long ago won't make a great deal of difference.
Like,
because when you look back, this is far from the only thing he's done, which hints to the true darkness that resides within him.
Like,
when Charleston discusses his
how
issues
does
with
your
gang,
fucking, like, dude, you're so slimy for that, bro. That nigga's so like, nigga. You the slimiest of humans, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gonna turn on your own partner, your own nigga, like that. Testify on the stand. I mean, and then you gonna rub it in bro's face again while you up already? Like, bro, you're up, nigga. Like, yeah, that shit's weird, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
rappers, and everything in between, it's always
Like, bro ain't say shit about you, but nigga, we been seeing you snitch. And what? Nigga, you're a snitch, bro. Just, nigga, everybody knows that already, bro. So, shit, why you gotta, like, you feel me, put him on blast like that, bro? Call him broke, all type of shit, bro. Like, come on, bro.
through the lens that he wants to do what's best for his community.
A lot of people on the internet like to say you're racist, like you don't like black people.
The black people don't like black people. Who all the rappers talking about killing? How they gonna say I'm racist when I don't never say let's kill? The rap nigga, every song he make is about a black person. Who more racist than a rapper? Who more racist than a rapper?
However, what his defenders generally miss out is that he...
Nigga, it's not because of racism, though, bro. It's not because of race shit, bro. It's shit that racist white people caused. Like, what the fuck?
seems to have deep disdain for every other community. In fact, to be frank, Charleston is a racist. Across the course of his countless rants online, Charleston has unveiled a whole host of prejudices which have proven that he can't exactly be the role model that some like to depict him as. Among the races that have come under the most fire from Charleston is the Asian community, who he has subjected to straight up hate speech.
I don't eat Chinese food. Only time I ever wanted some Chinese food was at a bathhouse. Chinese sex maid. I wouldn't dare. Yeah. Chinese people ain't so good. Yeah, I eat Chinese people. Shit, I don't give a fuck about China, man. I eat Chinese people. I think Chinese stores should be robbed. I think Chinese women should be brutally.
Like, what the fuck?
Well-hung black man that hate Chinese women. Fuck China Mac. I think Chinese babies should be nigga and keep using alligator bait.
A move that really ruffled feathers among the Asian community. It was a scenario which China Mac was ready to throw.
Yeah, nah, bro. Shit, I'll jump in with, bro.
Hands over.
What the hell? Cause what the fuck? Oh, hell no. What are you saying, nigga? Like, I get free speech and all that, bro, but nah, nigga, them just fighting words. Nigga, what the fuck? I ain't gonna lie.
This video this clown Charleston White just made, right? And before I go any further, let me say this. Let me make this very clear. Charleston White don't speak for all black people. He don't. This ain't a black and Asian thing. This is a Charleston White thing. So we gonna keep it on Charleston White. Charleston White, you a right? You got a lot of foul stuff to say about my people, and we gonna hold you accountable for that. Facts. April 30th, you're gonna be in New York City, right? You got a show at the Gramercy Theater, right? With academics, right? Academics, you stand by this, bro? Are you co-signing this? You co-signing this racism, this rhetoric, this this
Man, Act
is you co-signing that? Because inquiring
Act is co-signing whatever
like,
gets him more views.
Right?
Whatever gets him more
Ever since then,
eyes.
he's been locked in an ongoing battle with the Asian community over their use of the N-word, and there's no signs of it slowing down anytime soon. But they're far from the only group to get his wrath.
Like,
recently, he's been actively advocating for war crimes in the case.
Nigga, is that, bro? That ain't nothing compared to what you're talking about, bro. What the fuck? Oh hell no. This nigga's a fucking weirdo, bro.
Russia versus Ukraine.
I just want to say to everybody,
using babies as alligator bait and shit, bro. Nah, bro. This ugly ass nigga need to be used as alligator bait, bro.
We don't give a damn about Vladimir Putin going over there, bombing them people. All year long, you ain't said nothing about Ukraine. Fuck Ukraine. Yeah, we don't give a damn about Russia or Ukraine. Not no.
As well as expressing his love of various historic dictators along the way.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Vladimir Putin. I think he's the baddest world leader in the world. And shit, I like him and Kim Jong. But yeah, and move on Gaddafi, but they killed Gaddafi. But yeah, Ukraine, blow it up. Yeah, we don't give a.
And they never would fuck with you, bro. They would never fuck with you.
About that, yeah, them people die over there tonight. We don't give a damn about none of that.
However, it's nothing compared to what he had to say about Indian people.
Love from India. Get your ass out of here. You one of them red dot sand, red dot forehead. Yeah. Y'all get out of here, red dot head. Don't like you people neither. I don't like Indians. We don't know what to be. I don't like Indians. Y'all stink and y'all food stink too. Nigga, my grandma played it. My grandma no man now. Y'all are some of the most distrustful motherfuckers in the world too. You want an Indian with them red dots on your head. I don't like none of that shit.
While he's also shown some real ignorance around black people of the Islamic faith.
The black Muslims over here is broken in spirit. They ain't no motherfucking bomber kind of. They ain't gonna kill nobody in the name of the religion. Yeah, they'll beat you up. Yeah, they'll jump on you. But these Muslims over here ain't gonna take no airplane and run it into no motherfucking building, these black Muslims. When they embrace Islam, you don't see no real transformation in their actions. These remain the same. Yeah, they give up eating pork, but they keep sucking. They keep eating ass. They'll stick their tongue in any hole's mouth.
And in turn, it has led to one of many accusations that he is a hypocrite who constantly contradicts himself. One minute, this guy is defending Palestinian Muslims. Next minute, he says some ignorant shit like this.
Not dead ass, that's what I'm saying.
You don't know the difference
like,
between Nation of Islam and Islam. However, he's clearly intent on offending every trace of people possible, because he's unveiled some anti-Semitic tendencies too, after a stream with Aiden Ross went wrong.
The Jews, we the real motherfucking Jews. The nappy hat that was in chains. Fuck them Jews, ain't that? The Holocaust was fake. Yeah, the Holocaust was some made up shit. Yeah, they made up some shit. That shit like Valentine's Day and Christmas. Made up. Fuck you talking about? When Jesus was born, it wasn't even no December. The Holocaust is fake, y'all. Aiden and his family them is.
I mean, he right about like Jesus not being born in December shit. You feel me? That shit's probably wrong. You feel me? That shit's off. But what the hell? What are you talking about, bro?
Lying motherfucker, and I rock with him.
That's hella disrespectful, bro. But hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Shit, I don't think the Jews that's there right now was the Jews from back then. But hey, let's just keep it going.
I'm a loving mother. They gon' treat me like this, fly me out here. I love high motherfucking hip. The motherfucking Jews ain't suffer what the suffer. You ain't never seen a Jew hanging from a motherfucking tree like they used to.
This left Aiden shook to his core.
Bro, what the f, bro? No, that's insane, X.
With all of that hate in his heart, it's clear that Charleston isn't afraid to take on anyone, nor is he worried about who he offends in the process either. But shockingly, it's not just humans of all creeds and colors that are subjected to his crazed behavior, because among the most disgusting of his behavior is the way he's treated animals. Over the course of his IG lives, Charleston has hinted at his distaste for household pets, and hinted that he was happy to appease even his wife's dog.
Listen, say it again, baby. When our dog see me, what he do?
Turn around.
Look, this how much I mistreat the dogs and cats. When the dog see me, them over go the other way. If he be at this door right now and he see I'm home, he won't even come in the house. So, I mistreat the shit out of the house.
If he in the house, he wanna go outside.
And if I come home and the dog in the house, he wanna go outside. That's a clear sign that I do mistreat animals, and I do it like so,
yeah. This nigga gotta be trolling, bro.
To all kind of shit. I put firecrackers in cat ass for 4th of July.
But considering he said beforehand that his character is a gimmick to a certain degree,
this nigga gotta be he gotta be trolling.
Until it became clear that he really does mistreat animals at a moment's notice. At one point, footage emerged of him trying to get a dog high.
He gonna be wobbling in the bit. Say that I'm getting a dog full of goddamn dope. They hide the animal. It's on video. They ain't never said we couldn't get the dogs hot.
I'm hella weak, bro.
He don't want no more. No.
But this was nothing compared to when he was arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and cruelty to animals stemming from an incident where he wound up deploying his infamous mace on a cat.
I don't give a fuck about you macing no fucking cat. Mom can't tell me what to do.
That spit fly back on him.
Can't nobody tell me what I do. Stray cats on my land.
Oh, hella weak.
Yeah, I try to keep one every day. He can't do nothing about it. He don't do nothing about me macing cat. He in pain.
See, this nigga just high as shit, bro. He just saying whatever the fuck is coming to his mind. And it's really coming out though. It's really showing his true thoughts, nigga.
He needs help.
Yeah, this nigga.
Get it. Need some help. Help him.
From that point on, he lost more and more supporters, as while they could abide by a lot of his hateful antics, targeting defenseless creatures was too far. Damn it, I thought he was so funny and cool for being such a shit stirrer and using the law to back him up. But animal cruelty? I'm out. I will let a lot slide, but don't f with another species. I like them much more than the people you shit on. Released on bond following this incident, Charleston seemed sure that he beat the case.
That shit not cool, but shut up, buddy.
No, but I'm out on 2 felony bonds. Now I'm out. I don't have no felony conviction, but I'm out on bond.
Then you're good. You're good.
I ain't been convicted yet.
Okay, good. Well, what are your pending convictions, if you don't mind me asking? I'm not trying to be a fat. I'm just curious.
Yeah, they said I maced the cat, and then I pulled a gun out on the gangbanger killer.
Yeah,
they just dropped one of the charges the other day.
I know you didn't do any of that stuff, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it was a skit on YouTube, man, and the owner of the cat came out and said it was a skit. So, we go to court. We have a hearing on the 29th to see how the charges drop.
Alright. Yeah, bro, dude, I know you're like you're the least violent person I know, bro. Like, even when you and I were reenacting like that stuff in Vegas, it was all an act and skits anyway.
But in the view of OG Percy, the whole thing was simply proof that the system is trying to jam him up, or worse.
People have called in on Charleston and reported him to be suicidal. That's crazy. When they start mixing you up like that, somebody trying to get down on you. Somebody trying to get down on you. He's been reported on 3 different things. Yeah, he ain't had no business going in there cooking that lady goldfish. That's cruelty to animals, man. That was that lady pet, man. You don't go in there and cook that lady goldfish like that and batter that fish up like that, man.
He cooked the goldfish?
I guess he was hungry.
He cooked somebody's goldfish?
Now, Charleston being wrongly incarcerated would certainly be ironic. Particularly because he seems unwilling to accept that anyone who winds up in jail isn't totally responsible for what they've done. And unfortunately, this extends to his views on victims of police brutality.
He's literally a troll under the bridge,
bro. Of the cops, part of Charleston's entire brand is actively shooting them bail whenever possible.
Why don't you say anything about police brutality?
When last time police done killed them?
That shit happens a lot. It may not be George Floyd media status, but that shit
they done made Uncle Ruckus rich.
I also look at those statistics. The police shoot more mentally ill white men than anybody. The white boy mama who done called the police on him because he had to have. So if you look at the statistics, the police on the average shoot more white people than they do black people.
But it doesn't extend to just believing.
But have you seen those body cams, nigga? These white people be wilding. Like, bro, sometimes it'd be like, hey, bro, he would have been shot if he was black, but, bro, sometimes it's like, bro, shoot him already, bro. Like, hey, we gonna react to some body cam footage and shit in the future, but nah, bro, cause what the hell, bro? Some of these white people, bro, they be pressing up on the cops, bro, hands all up on the cops. And shit, they just be like sitting there waiting for backup, bro. Like, nah, if it was a black, they would have been whipped out on him. Like, come on, bro. You can't even say that, bro. Like, so if it's to the point where they shooting a white kid, bro, like a white person, like, shit, I would, like, in my mind, I just automatically assume that they were doing something. You feel me?
The institution of the police. Over the years, he has blamed the likes of George Floyd and Mike Brown for being killed at the hands.
Cause every black person in their right mind knows, bro, you feel me? Don't do no crazy shit in front of a cop, bro. Like, you feel me? Especially, it's like, what the fuck? Especially in a situation where they really like pulling up on you, and you're like, what the fuck, bro? Come on.
The authorities.
When did stop wanting to go to jail?
Unless you suicidal.
And George Floyd just got in the car, like, he'll still be alive. I saw a video yesterday in the court that they played. The brother was saying it was a black man saying, "Say, brother," and George said, "Man, no, man, just get in the car, homie. And if you land on me like that, homie, I got a will to live. I ain't finna lay there peacefully and let you just peacefully me. I'm gonna flop. I'm gonna kick. I'm gonna spit. I want to live, homie. I saw a man that didn't have the will to live when I saw George Floyd die.
It's the same story with Trayvon Martin as well, with Charleston basically praising his killer, George Zimmerman, as some sort of hero.
Trayvon Martin was an angry black kid that had to be sent to his father.
That nigga was fucking, bro, what? Bro. What? Bro, come on. Okay,
Discipline grew up in a home with his single mother.
Bro.
Any well-behaved kid with manners that had respect of adults, once George Zimmerman approached him, whether he's right or wrong, as a child, this is an adult. You get off the phone with that fat-ass girlfriend, you call your dad and say, hey, dad, it's an adult around here to just stop me. He says he's calling the police. Rather than doing that, he had an attitude because as young black males in this country, we have an authority problem because we walking around angry, displaced from our father's issues, but we resent our mothers. He underestimated this kid, and he was looking for trouble, but by law, he was right. And he was judged by his peers, so we can't say nothing once you're judged by your peers.
And this has been consistent throughout his run. Flash forward to today, he is now denying that Carmelo Anthony deserves any help from the black community after allegedly killing Austin McCaff in self-defense.
No wonder Dr. Kingdom could get some things that we can't, because Dr. Kingdom said, hey man, don't hit him back. Hey man, don't hit him back. And those people got way more. Now this group say, let's show kids. You hear about kids every day in the hood schools getting bullied, but y'all have this much outrage for bullying. They have a no bullying.
Shit, I need to educate myself on this case.
And in this instance, he is deemed to be a hypocrite for preaching self-defense one minute and condemning it the next, as if he didn't launch a pig poker to the head of an unarmed assailant or mace his boxing opponent.
He trying to fight. It's the difference between fighting and boxing.
He what?
I keep trying to tell you, I'm a motherfucking boxer. I don't do no motherfucking bar fight. Yeah, I know what's wrong with you goddamn nigga. Yeah, I ain't with no motherfucking bar fight.
Pussy ass nigga, bro.
Amateur professional boxer with the motherfucking USA Boxing Association. Don't put your motherfucking hands outside of me, outside no fucking boxing ring. Cause you talking about, I'm a sanctioned fighter. You trying to fight unsanctioned. I'm a professional amateur motherfucking fighter now.
What is this nigga talking about, bro?
I got your motherfucking Mace boxing glove. I got your motherfucking Mace boxing glove too. Keep your
hell no.
referee there.
And at this point, he doesn't even like being pressed verbally. As in one recent podcast, he just fled after he didn't like how the questioning was being carried out.
Nigga, what the fuck? Soon as I see this nigga reach, soon as I see this nigga reach near any part of his pockets.
Shoot up the neighborhood. I wake up angry just like everybody else. Go to the club, they don't pay attention to no people. They tap his pocket and say, there go them whole ass. I ain't no different than that.
How you angry nigga ain't always popping your shit like you a happy?
And you won't let me answer. You asked me a question.
But you want some police shit. I asked you something to do. Go with the police.
Your first question.
It's ironic.
Your first question was.
What's the first question? Let me see how all that got in there.
Get them back their money. They want to let me answer the question. Get them back their money.
Hey man, get your old ass back. Hey, get your sensitive ass back over here.
Get back their money. Let's go. Ask me 50 questions one time.
But the last person who'd be liable to see it that way is Charleston White. At this point, it's clear that the Texas native is stubborn in his beliefs and has no interest in changing his mind, which is exactly why he has no problem blurting out wild homophobic remarks without hesitation.
I can target sexuality just like I target gangsters. Nothing, y'all aren't exempt just because y'all gay. We can pick on gay people.
What the?
We pick on disabled people. We can pick on gay people.
What the fuck is
this? We can pick on y'all too.
You got any gay friends?
No.
You listen to any gay artists?
No.
So what about after the gay?
What
you think about that?
Well, she's with me. So if she ain't no good and her music ain't no good, I'm gonna pick on her just like I do the other rappers.
Oh, no, you ain't gonna pick on this one.
Well, if it's good, if you make them hits, then we go. I like good music. Luther Vandross gay, and I listen to him.
Okay.
I do got something against gay community. I think I do have against the gay community. I think the gay community is trying to push gayism off on everybody, even though we don't. Y'all are trying to make us accept it. So yeah, I got a problem with the gay community. I do.
Why you gonna blame the gay community?
What make you feel like we?
What you mean? Because so why? So if it's a choice, then why don't they let us tease them? Just like that. So everybody else get teased in this world, right?
What I'm saying.
So why can't gay people? Listen. So listen. Why do my beliefs matter?
They letting people choose.
I ain't got nothing to do with things. I hate it. So why do my beliefs matter? I don't respect nothing.
But of all the dark and sinister things he's admitted to on video or claimed he's done in the past, none are quite as hard for even his followers to stomach than his proud claims of a
like, bro, why can't you just be
Charleston has made it pretty evident.
Why can't you just be at peace, nigga? Like this nigga,
however, he claims that his constant cheating is tolerated by his wife.
That's just what he chose in life. He just chose violence, nigga. He can't have peace. No peace.
Some women still put the Lord on it. I'm not bullshitting. That's probably why I went to jail. Yeah. That's why I tell me, baby, stop praying shit. Yeah, that's probably why I went to jail. Yeah, she said, baby, I just pray about it. I come home, Bible be open sometime. I come in the house, maybe she listen to that gospel shit. I'm like, oh, man. and nervous. Yeah. So she just turned me over to the Lord, like Mama used to say. Yeah. Baby, they said I'm back home. Have I ever left home, baby?
Never left.
I just went and got another spot.
However, that's barely scratching the surface here, as he's also claimed in the past that he has no issues with hitting women if he has to.
I went to 7 strip club last night. There wasn't no police around. King Von's sister wasn't ready to go meet Von, and they were gonna be hugging and rubbing their elbows together. Had that little girl hit me. Yeah. Bitch hit me. I turned into it. My hand turned by. Bitch, she pow. Had my white daughter. My white daughter slapped me. I knocked her head off her shoulder.
But unfortunately, things get even darker from here, as in various interviews, he's spoken out about how he took advantage of women in the past.
Oh man, no, just sitting here talking to these people, telling about when I just one girl one time.
Yo, what?
Come on, women let me eat on up. We worked together. She was allowed to me. She let me. She let me eat on up. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no. So I took it. That's right. That's what I told him I did the right thing. I'm verbally women. You got and I'm mentally. If I do some psychological, it all knows what to do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their whooping they too. So I'll advocate too for some people. So just need to. So you get your ass out of here if you got a problem.
Yo, this nigga's wild. Fuck no.
Nobody.
Oh hell no, this nigga need to be locked up.
I'm still getting booked for shows. I just left Nashville. I'm over by y'all, right by Canada. There go Canada right there. Look, I'm right by Canada. There go Canada right there, Apple and Peach.
Oh hell no, bro.
Y'all, I'm getting so much goddamn fun. Getting booked for shows.
What the
when I leave
fuck?
Here, I'm going to another state. I'm booked, brother. So who get that Charleston White them took it?
Yo. As part of his larger hatred of other races, he's even claimed he did this as an act.
Yeah, beware. Hey, women, beware. Shit.
Of revenge.
Oh hell. Yo. What?
You can't even talk to it like me. You can't even talk to it like me. I stood over a white man and watched him die when I was a kid. I'm an online brag about white hoes. You can't even speak to me. You won't even say the word Jew, boy. So like you can't even talk to no like me. And I know what a white boy looked like when he took his last breath, like they used to do to me. I'm the first in America to ever come on any platform and brag about white women. What you gonna say to me?
What
Naturally,
the
this has
fuck?
disgusted people who can't understand how anyone could stand idly by and defend that kind of behavior, let alone brag about it. Instead, Charleston has acted like it wasn't a big deal.
And I tell them everything they want to hear, so I can tell them everything they need to hear. This is what redemption look like, man. Not the internet.
This nigga had to just be born in like the fucking, like he just had to slide out the coochie with rug burns and just nigga just hated his life ever since, bro. This nigga, like, what the fuck? Do he not have parents? Like, he probably been abandoned or some shit, bro. Like, damn, so much hatred, nigga. Like, damn, nigga.
This is what redemption really looks like, right? Because I wanted to kill. I wanted to be gangster. I wanted to take your daughter. If she came over here to my homeboy, she go all of us. We thought that was the culture, right? Run a train on the bitch. So,
but to some people, this was the final straw, prompting an enraged D.L. Hughley to call him out on DJ Vlad.
I don't understand how some of these things happen. Like, I don't begrudge anybody having an opinion. When somebody talks about fucking a baby and women because they have a beef with somebody, and people think that that's acceptable, how does that happen?
Well, he had a comedy show that same weekend in New York.
I've been doing comedy a long time, and I think everything's fun. I don't think anything is off bounds in an artistic art form. But when you tell me, and if there were a punchline, whether I liked it or not, I get it.
Well, but it wasn't said in the context of a joke.
It wasn't at all.
With this kind of outlook, it's no surprise that he's recently defended Diddy, essentially advocating for domestic abuse in the process.
Well, I just want to say this. In some relationships, some people like fighting and making up. Shit, I know mine and my uncle did. And then just think, man, they was and getting high together. They blowing coke, ain't doing much. Now, don't act like Cassie don't like to fucking freak. And I'm sure, man, come on now. Nah, man, y'all ain't finna trick me to go against Diddy because he was whooping his bitch. In matter of fact, she ain't come out and said it.
But this whole situation also provides another situation where he seems to have contradicted himself. After all, how could someone be responsible for all of that and then condemn Blueface's treatment on Krishan Rock?
Say, boy, Blueface, I got to give you coins. You are the modern day Ike Turner. Because there is no other musician, there is no other artist who I see fill the shoes of an abusive lover. I just want to remind you, young brother, cuz whoever you is or what you is, you're abusing those girls. Or you are demonstrating some of the most vile and most disrespectful behavior that any black man can display publicly to his baby mama. The shame that you bring to this little girl, I wouldn't be surprised if your baby have some emotional trauma that your child is dealing with, because you do know that whatever the mother feels while she's pregnant, the children, by way of the umbilical cord, feels what the mother feels.
By now, it's clear that Charleston White will say anything imaginable to stay in the public eye. The problem is that by now, people are getting desensitized to it. Nothing someone says can be exactly shocking when you're dealing with a man so hateful, he even has smoke for infants. Most recently, Island Boy's Fly Soldier's child.
I'm gonna make fun of you and your baby.
Hey, ass, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You receding hairline, ass. Shut the fuck up. You want to be a young so bad. You're scared because you're gonna get your ass beat. You're scared because you're gonna get your ass beat. That's cool.
The baby still got a chance. It's just stuck in that.
You talk about my nephew, I'll smack the shit out of you. I'll smack you. I'll smack you, boy. You're a snitch. How am I gonna respect you? You testify and understand. You're a snitch, and you pepper spray people.
The situation led him to being confronted by the kid's mother, only for him to refuse to back down, as always.
Girl like little bitty boy up out the show.
And you talk about our child and you're gonna get your ass beat, huh? Yeah, you talk about our child saying he's little.
Strong ass. Hey, get up. God damn. I thought that was Drewski walking by.
The baby's still ugly. I don't give a damn what she says. Yeah, don't take away from what that baby look like. Just hopefully the baby grow up to be something better than what his daddy look like and behave much better. Yeah. Fucking me bother a baby. She know what that baby look like. She like it. I didn't.
Throughout the course of his time as a notable figure online, Charleston has proven that he'll do or say anything without remorse or concern. But clearly, there are times where he's gone too far. And now, we reach the point where he has so many enemies that they even pay for a chance to jump him at one of his comedy shows. And in the eyes of people like Boosie, there's only so long he can outrun everything he's said and done before it all catches up to him.
There's gonna be consequences behind it.
Everything you do is gonna have consequences.
Like that's just life, bro. Like you can't expect to say, for example, you just say fuck every Asian, I hope every Asian die, and going into the biggest Asian city in the world and not expect nothing to happen.
Right.
Like, you know, it's consequences about a lot of stuff you do in life, and that's just life.
But when you consider some of the viewpoints he's put forward here and the diabolical things he's admitted to, it's always a huge miscalculation when he said he's ultimately trying to make it as a star.
I'm on her bullshit. Why are you taking me serious? I'm putting a gun to the phone. I'm trying to get into Hollywood. I'm reenacting President's Day. I'm doing all kind of shit, man. It's called content creation.
But there's no way he's gonna outrun what he said to integrate into Hollywood. With the kind of baggage he brings to the table, there isn't a company on earth that would invest in Charleston long term. So instead of professing to the movies like he believes he can, he's stuck doing whatever interview comes his way forever. And now, he has to do it looking over his shoulder. Because whether it's an Asian Crip, an animal rights campaigner, or the parents of a kid he's called ugly, this man has a world full of ops just waiting to catch him slipping. It's your boy Luesta, and I want to thank y'all for watching today's video. As always, I'll see y'all in the next one.
Yeah, bro. Somebody gonna get that nigga. So one day, just the amount of hate he puts out, shit, that's tough. Alright, y'all, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Shit, comment down below what y'all want me to react to in the future. And yeah, bro. Shit, y'all be smooth.